Hey, friends and family of Ronny's Farm to Table. Look at that white stuff behind me. It's snow. It snowed over a little bit on Sunday. It was really windy too, but the passive heating tent was just holding up fine, which is I'm very happy about it. Just a little bit of dusting. Probably it will melt away within the next couple of days, but during Thursday and Friday we expect 12 inches of snow. So that will be quite something to see for you guys. The plan for today is getting all my substrate mix together with the grain spawn. The grain spawn is delayed. It was sitting in a warehouse over the weekend, and I'm not happy about it. But what do you gotta do about it, huh? Sometimes we have to take a risk in the shipment of mushrooms. In the future, I will be able to produce my own grain spawn and own mushrooms. Then I don't have ever this issue again, and can completely control every single process along the way. So let's get the barn cleaned up because I was over the weekend quite messy in it, and get the grain spawn here coming in and into the bags. It will be a good busy day. Here we are in one of the trailers that my dad owns, and this one is actually kind of cool. It was owned by a beekeeper a long, long time ago, and we are using it for all kinds of things: storage, living quarters. I used to live in here for 7 years, and those are the mushroom bags, which were too wet. And I hope if I have a more dry environment, not in my growing tent, that some of the humidity and the moisture comes out of it. However, I still have to moist the cutting areas so that the mushroom knows, hey, this is the area where I want to grow. I don't see much growth yet happening here. So let's give him a little spritz of water, and then let's go clean the barn. In the Berliner room, it's time to clean out this little mini lab. Over the weekend, when I took my first mushrooms off, I didn't have a good surface to cut them, so I put it in here. And while I was actually cutting and taking the mushroom out, some of the substrate mix fell down in here, so it has to be completely cleaned out, vacuumed out, sterilized. So let's get quick to it. You can see over here I already have my new substrate mix ready to go for the bagging today. So no time to waste, let's do it. It is around noon now and I have some time to kill. So yesterday when we harvested our first pink oysters, me and my dad, we cooked them right away and we made 3 dishes out of them. The first one was an Alfredo mix with it, where we had kind of a creamy sauce and put the mushrooms right into the sauce, heated it up with it. And the nice thing about this style was that you can keep the pink color of the mushroom. That was really nice looking, beautiful dish. I will attach a picture here after this little segment. So that was the first course. The second course was pan-fried, sauteed, onions, mushrooms, a little bit of garlic, and just very simple like that, some butter in it, onto a toast, which was super delicious too. And the third course, which was basically tempura batter that we used. So we made our own tempura batter. It only needs 3 ingredients. It's super easy to make. So we took the mushrooms, dumped them in the batter, and then put them in really hot oil and fried them. So those are the next 3 pictures that you will see. First the Alfredo spaghetti mushroom dish, then on the toast mushroom dish, and then the Ronny's blooming oysters. That's what we're gonna call it. It was super delicious, and what a flavor! I tell you, it's you can't compare it to store-bought mushrooms. The store-bought mushrooms, they have a substance. They are there, but you don't taste the mushroom out of it. And for people who love going out foraging mushrooms, they know the difference between a fresh mushroom and a mushroom that has been shipped for over a week, probably was processed for a week later. They're just really old. They lose flavor. So the prime time is right after harvest when you have mushrooms. So enjoy the pictures, and I hope with the next segment of the video we're gonna start putting our substrate bags together. So here's the grain spawn. It just came in. You can see I still wear the head and all my shoes and everything. Here you can see the grain. This one is a millet spawn. And this is actually a lion's mane. But look, all of this is the mushroom. And it's not frozen solid. That was one of my biggest worries. It's cool, but it's not a frozen clump. So I'm gonna let those guys warm up a little bit. And let's bag those bags. The second big run of putting a lot of substrate bags together and mix them with the grain spawn. I have to be in my sterile outfit for that because this is the most crucial and critical moment in a mushroom growing. This is where the contamination happens. So let me get my sterile lab outfit. Ka-ching! Here I am back in the sterile lab outfit. Something I realized when I was doing this process last time is this arm when I put it through the steel box sleeves here. My arm sleeve is actually pulling back, so I also have to disinfect these arm areas and just making sure that it's as clean as possible when you do this process. So I'm gonna get sterilized everywhere, and I will put the camera around so you can actually see what I'm doing inside the box. All right. Hey, welcome to the second part. I don't know if you remember the movie Idiocracy, but Gatorade helps with growing the crops, right? No, I have this bottle here because some of my substrate mix seems awfully dry. So I'm gonna add some moisture right in the center to it. It's just a couple ones that during the pasteurization process they really dried out. I just want to make sure there's some moisture in it before I seal them up. I sterilized everything on the outside of the bottle and the water should be good. First 3 bags done of the whole second run. I'm gonna have to do this 9 more times because I have 10 totes behind me, and I have 5 varieties. So these are the pink oysters. I usually like to do those right away because they're so sensitive and their shelf life. So I will do the other ones. I will not record that for you, but I will show you at the end how everything is set up back in the dark tent. And then we do the section, what's up, mush? So I will see you at the end of the day. It took me again a long time to do 5 varieties and all these bags. I went to 10 totes and I was a little bit light on the substrate. So for the next run, next week, I'm going to increase the amount that's in the totes. But I was able to get 42 new bags out of here. That's the dark tent. It was completely cleared out over the weekend. Everything went over into the growing chamber. So we got all the same varieties again: pink oysters, golden oysters, white oysters, chestnuts, and on the bottom is lion's mane. They're a little light, the bags. They're about half full, as you can see here. I do not prefer that. I want to get them fuller. And now we're on the face with what's up, mush? Let's check on the previous batch, the first batch that I made. I can see a lot of things happening here. Let me turn the camera. Up here we have the beautiful pink oyster, and it's ready to be harvested before everything turns up. See, you don't want the corners to turn far up
because then they start releasing their spores, and I don't want any of that stuff around. So this one is done. I'm probably going to harvest it today. We got some little ones coming right here. Here are some more coming. These are the 2 bags that I harvested yesterday. The lion's mane. Let's take you out. Oh yeah, it's becoming a little ball. Wonderful. There's another one that's even better. Hold on. Look at this big guy. Wow. There, it's just beautiful. So looking forward to able to harvest them pretty soon here. So those are the 2 furthest ones along in the lion's mane. Here we have some more coming. Here are the golden oysters. And look at this prime example here. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty. Let me get it out so you can see the color. Look at this. Unbelievable. So pretty. That one is ready to be harvested as well. Yeah. Yep. Wow, beautiful. And so tasty too. Ah. Alrighty. Here we have a couple more. They decided to do a 2 cluster one. Back here, they are coming. Let me turn this one up. There you can see them slowly coming. This guy decided finally to show some activity. Nothing on this one yet. Nothing on these guys here yet. And on the bottom here are the white oysters. I don't see any activity happening at this moment. Well, there's a little bit. There's a cluster forming. All right, folks. That's it for today. Kaiser is already in sight because it's rather late. But hey, thank you so much for watching.